Hey folks, so I'm just back from visiting Heather. It is Sunday the 13th of July, and I had an amazing time here. My sister Susan visited from Vancouver for I think 10 days or so. It was just a wonderful house guest. I mean, we had some great conversations. It's just fantastic. And then I had a couple of days, 2.5 days with all three sisters at the cottage. And it was restorative, and I mean, they're amazing. I'm so lucky to have them in my life. I just get back from seeing Heather. It's a mixed bag, man. Today Carolyn was there this morning, and then I was there this evening, and she's sitting there with her head bowed down and her eyes barely open, and no reaction, no interaction whatsoever. I fed her supper. She only eats half a meal now. She seldom finishes her meal. She was thirsty, which was good, and then I put on Mamma Mia, and she perked up a little bit. So I left her watching Mamma Mia, and that was enjoyable. So I don't know what to think. I mean, it's the progression of the disease. It's been so incredibly rapid. The changes just keep coming, and they have been for 4 years steady. And it's just really staggering. It's emotionally draining. It's just the way it is. So I have a bunch of video clips, and they were recorded over the last week or so, week and a half, I'm not sure. And I'm just gonna throw them together here so you can see what's been going on and get caught up in what I just told you. There'll be a few clips from the cottage and the sisters. So let's take a journey back in time for a few days and see what's going on. So I'm upstairs today. Hetty and Tracy are doing an art workshop with the day program participants. Check it out. And they're doing Van Gogh art. So I'm recording video for a video to promote the day program later on. And I'm having a lot of fun. I brought Heather up too, and we actually put a brush in Heather's hand, and she did a bit of painting. So Heather's making a little bit of art here.
Is this John's?
Yeah.
So here's the first use of the elliptical thing. Not sure she's impressed, but it's a good idea. And then I can brush her teeth while we're doing that. Okay, back from 2 days and 3 nights at the camp with the sisters, and I am off to see my sweetie pie at Northwood. Just gonna grab my bike. Back to see my honey, and I'll give her put her on that exercise machine, keep her feet going a bit, and help her with supper, and hug and kiss her tight. Heather, honey bunch. Hi. Hi. I came to see you. I've been away for a few days. So here's the little exercise machine. What do you think, Heather? I better lock her wheelchair wheels. What do you think, honey? Is it good? Is it good? You get a little smile on your face. A little smile. She's smiling. I missed you so much. Good to be back with my honey. And this is a good exercise thing. So I'm here. I'll help her with supper and then brush her teeth. And back into the routine. It's so great to see Heather, and I do everything I can for her. Brushed her teeth and put her on the exercise machine for like a half an hour. And I helped her with supper, and I brushed her hair, and on and on. I hugged her, and I tried to sort of dance with her a bit with her hands. But I tell you, every time I see her, especially now after 2.5 days away, she's a little further down. She's a little further gone. The speed, the rapidity of this decline is just staggering, as it has been since day one. It's just so fast. And I noticed it, over 2.5 days. So it is what it is. I just have to keep following my heart and doing what's right. So on my way out of the building, I learned something, and it is that certain residents have a sensor on their clothing or on their walker or wheelchair. People who are mobile, but who are not allowed to leave the facility. And when they approach the doors won't open automatically. And it alerts security, who go and they divert the person, they get them to turn around and leave, and then they can the doors aren't locked, but they can reactivate the door. So they have systems in place here. I'm not surprised. I know some of you asked about that, so if you're if you're curious about it, that's what it is. They have it all figured out with electronics.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that snapshot of the last few days. As you can see, it's ups and downs with Heather. It really is. But overall, the trajectory is a downward slope, even though it has ups and downs, and the window opens and closes depending on the day. And I have to recognize that sometimes Heather is just tired and sleepy, as a lot of us are. And, I don't know about you guys, but will sometimes crawl into a room, into a bedroom, and have a nap for half an hour. Well, Heather can't do that. She's trapped in her wheelchair, so she nods off in her chair. So, and I imagine it can be pretty boring in Northwood at times. So I have to accept that. But overall, her trajectory is downhill. Her appetite has dropped off, and on and on. I make the most of the time when I get there, try to get some laughs out of her or some engagement. If it happens, wonderful. If it doesn't, we'll try again the next day. Um, that's just life. And there are some changes. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but her appetite has dropped off quite a bit, which is okay. She could lose some weight, but I take that as a sign of the progression of the disease. And when will it be terminal? I don't know. I honestly hope that she doesn't linger too long. It's the quality of life isn't there. I hate to say it. So overall, I interact with people. I've got a bit of a social life here and there. I'm just sad all the time. I I I talk a good story and I put on a good show, but I'm permanently sad now, all morning, all the time when I'm at home. Eh, that's okay. Nothing too tragic. That's just the way way it goes. And I'll be taking a little bit of a break from YouTube because I'm working on some other projects and I don't want to get my feet tangled up and trip over myself doing multiple projects. So I'll still put out a short now and then, and but don't expect a longer video for a while. I'm glad you're all still watching the channel and leaving your supportive comments means the world to me. So take care. You're not alone. Bye.